Have you ever been rejected for a job that you were a perfect fit for, but what they said was that you don't have a finance professional qualification? So let me tell you that you are not the only person who is going through this ordeal. A lot of employers still ask for a professional qualification, although you might have the right experience and a degree in finance. And I'm here to tell you why. Hi, my name is Zubair Suhail, and in this video we will discuss the reasons why employers are still asking for a finance professional qualification even though you might have the relevant experience for it. So the number one thing that a finance professional qualification offers as compared to a degree or an experience in finance is the assurance that the exam that they've done is a standard exam which is conducted by an international recognized body, may it be a CPA, an ACCA, an ICAEW or a CA, but since it is recognized by an international body, so it gives you the assurance that the exams conducted and the coursework being taught to the students is up to date and more relevant to the financial times in which we are living in. Whereas if you were to look at a degree, most of the time what happens is that degrees are not updated and the finance qualifications or the coursework that is being taught, it's still out of date, which sort of makes it a bit irrelevant for the work that you might be doing now. So when it comes to professional qualifications, the employers trust the financial body that they are preparing their graduates for the future of finance. The other reason why employers might still be asking for a professional qualification versus a degree in finance is mainly because of the uniformity. So let's say you were doing a US CPA, which means that the exam will test you on the taxes and regulations of the USA, which means no matter in which part of the world you are sitting in, you can just take that exam and you will be an equivalent of a person who is taking an exam in the US as compared to a person who might be taking this exam in Saudi or Dubai. So this way, as soon as an employer sees that you are a CPA or an ACCA or a CA, their minds are put at ease by the fact that you would be aware of the tax and regulations of the US no matter in which part of the world you are coming in from. The third reason why a lot of employers still prefer a professional qualification is mainly because of the experience requirement. So most of the time when you're doing a degree, all that you need to do is do the coursework and pass the exams, which is no easy feat by any means, but still it does not have a set requirement for an experience. Whereas compared to any professional qualification in the world, there are certain exams that you have to do before you start your job, and then there are certain exams that you must complete once you've got that training from preferably a Big Four, but it can be another organization as well. So this shows the employers that even before you completed your professional qualification, you still got that experience and you are more hands-on and ready to get down and dirty with the accounting field. Finally, the last point I feel is that when you have a professional qualification, it sort of gives you a prestige because you are associated to an international recognized accounting body. And yeah, again, this is my personal opinion, but I have seen a lot of employers asking for professional qualifications even though the job does not require it, but it gives them a good sense to say that, okay, they have this number of professionally qualified people in their finance department. So this gives you a sort of satisfaction that you have a high number of people who are professionally qualified in your accounting department, that the work that they must be doing is up to the standard of what a multinational organization might be looking for. And finally, I feel that it comes down to the kind of person who is hiring you. So let's say if a person is already a professionally qualified CPA or an ACCA or a CA, they would more likely be looking for a person who has a similar professional or educational background to them, because as humans we tend to relate with people who have the same experience as us, and we are highly unlikely to take a risk with person who we don't know much about. So when it comes to having a professional qualification, there is an element to it that a person has gone through a similar experience as you, so when it comes to judging them in terms of the work, they would be doing the work up to your standard. So guys, those were the reasons why I feel that organizations are still asking for a professional finance qualification. Whether it is right or wrong, I cannot decide, and you'll have to decide that upon you. But yeah, sometimes does it get unnecessary? Yes. And it also makes it harder for recruiters to hire people because you have a lot of talented people who, due to any number of reasons, might not have completed their professional qualification, but when it comes to their work ethic and their experience, they might be the best fit for your organizations. But sadly, those people just get filtered out because of these requirements from the hiring manager. And if you are a person who does not have a professional qualification but still would like to get that chance, all that you can do is maybe check out my video on how you can improve your LinkedIn profile and implement those 3 strategies, which would give you an edge over the other people, because you know that most organizations are now hiring through LinkedIn. And if you enjoyed the content so far, please do let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.